Hello, everyone. I'm Chestic44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we completed all of our sorry. Actually, no, that's not inaccurate. We completed Ulbrig's storyline, where we discovered that he is both Ulbrig and Arvar, the Griffin deity. They merged together long ago, and he didn't realize it until now. We also managed to save Karena, the wolf goddess, by fusing her with with Esena, the shaman who is following her. And now Gundren is safe. With that, it's time for us to move on to the next area. We've got a few things here we can pick up, like this marked rock and this tree. Not that they're the most important, but I mean, they are things. Ooh! Hey, we can recruit more people! None of these are good. Again, none of these are good. Okay, well, let's see here. So, you are gonna get Hedge Knights and War Priests. Alright, Hedge Knights and War Priests. You are gonna head this way. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. And then we also have champions and marksmen. You know, I have a load. Do one more search. There we go. Clerics. That's at least something. Okay, you guys are gonna head down this way. Agaboya doesn't have any clerics. You know what? I'm gonna buy some clerics and just throw them in the reserves. There you go. Clerics in the reserves. It's fine. Now, let's go check out this marked rock. We can evade the enemies. Doesn't matter. Random things to collect. I think we can get to this marked tree over here. And it seems something's happening back at base. Strengthening the chain of command. Alright, that's a leadership thing. And the fate of Baphomet's fire. One more turn for the logistics. 7 for the royal conscription. 2 for the diplomacy. Okay. We'll get things soon. Ooh, military is almost the next level. As for our men, you will continue onwards. Setsuna, I want you to just uncover this. Thank you. And now take the reinforcements. That'll work. And you are going to stay back here. Agaboya, I want to try and take this army out. Let me drop a save. Right then, Agaboya, move in. Calavicuses, Demonic Knights, Cultists, and Cultists. Go with this one. Okay, that did a bit. These guys are actually going to be very tough. We're gonna wait. And wait. Wait and wait. Oh, dang. Okay, then. Well, you can heal yourselves. You can actually do a lot on those Calavicuses. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. And you can nearly kill those cultists. That seems like a very good idea. And you can completely kill the cultists. Please do. fireball on these. Okay, that's pretty good. You can wipe out the cultists, I think. There you go. There go the Calavicuses. That just leaves the Demonic Knights. Okay. They're durable. We can deal with them. And got him. Perfect. Okay, Agaboya's scouts, well done there. And we've cleared things off there. Oh, that's not gonna be a threat at all. Desolate Thicket. Okay, clear out this army. This one's easy. Just a fireball to take out the assassins and the bandits. That was pathetic. The group of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth fought desperately, choosing death before imprisonment. Among the trophies, the soldiers found a lot of loot taken during raids on the cities of Mendev. Ring of Evasion. Yeah, that's a thing. Not gonna be able to take out that army. I think these armies might be a little too strong. So get some reinforcements. Now, as for what we were doing, collect the Hollow Tree, and let's head towards Chili Creek. Daeron is immune to fatigue. I didn't realize that. Oh, the experts on magic... Hold on. The experts on magic were baffled by the incredible power contained within the crystal. They established that the crystal was of artificial origin, and that it had been created from the impact of unknown magic with the blood of a demon lord. The researchers assume that it is capable of forming connections with other such crystals. It is possible that, under certain circumstances, several crystals can merge into a single new crystal that would possess even more extraordinary properties. However, the last statement is nothing more than bold conjecture. Go with the logistics reform. Need to do it. One more turn, and we'll have the elections to the Royal Council. And now that I think about it, we do need to improve this fort. Which... I mean, there's another fort deeper in, but I'll put this as... Let's see. Manage. Go ahead with a citadel. Let's go with... I guess I can throw in an alchemist laboratory for a frontline thing. A hospital and a watchtower. That works, I think. Alright, and as for you guys... You move to there. You move to here. Reinforce the army. That'll work. And Setsuna, you're gonna sit back here for a bit, recover some spell energy. And we probably need to get you more soldiers, too. Keep my eyes out. I'd love to get more stone infantry. That stun is actually very useful. I also want more sorcerers. But I will eventually get things. Anyway, moving on. Oh, yeah, you're immune to exhausted. We should probably rest.
By the way, did you know that the amount of money in an individual's possession is directly proportional to the number of secrets that individual is hiding?
A most intriguing observation. I say, let's try to guess the secrets my cousin Galfrey is hiding.
Makes sense he'd make a comment like that. Right, continue onwards. Another round has passed. Oh, what is this? Oh, cost of recruiting mercenary units went down. Elections to the Royal Council. The Royal Council elections were successfully held. Many foreigners, upon hearing that freedom now flourished in these lands, embarked on the journey to Mendev. And the Crusade's logistics have been reformed. Huzzah! We'll be there soon. The Free Crusaders have sent a letter to the Citadel inviting the Crusade leader to pay them a visit to her court. Okay, logistics. No, not logistics. This. We need to finish enchanting the remains of the colorless one. So, get on that. 5 days, 5 days. And the logistics, we don't really have anything for, aside from upgrading outpost to bastions. I mean, I guess I can set one up for that. Well, yeah, I guess I can set one up for that. We'll pick something later. Okay. Our forces are going to wait until they can get more men in order to attack. Oh, what did it find? A ravaged campsite. You know what? We'll get that later. Okay, we're not actually fatigued yet. Okay, I think we're okay. Let me drop a save. Right, let's see what's happening at Chili Creek. Alright, everyone's here, everyone's mounted. Let's get over there while we can. Commander! The cleric is lying on the riverbank. The sand is soaked with his blood. Save Melessa. What happened to you? This village. So beautiful, so peaceful, so many good people living here. But something has been worrying me since the day I came here. I couldn't stop thinking about all the strange rituals in the grove and all the weird conversations about firstborns being doomed to die. I tried not to think too much about it. If the villagers were not willing to embrace the faith of Erastil, I didn't want to appear judgmental. But I was wrong. I should have trusted my instincts. There's a great evil at work in the village. When Melessa and I decided to get married, she told me that she wanted to do it under the rights of Erastil. I hadn't asked her to do that, but she had already made up her mind. It was entirely her decision. She asked me not to tell Markill about it, and we tried to keep things quiet, but he found out about it anyway. Well, he grew more and more gloomy with every passing day. I did not understand what was going on until Melessa finally told me the truth. Something that everyone else in the village knew except for me. Locals perform their wedding rites upstream from the Isle on a boat. The bride is supposed to take off her wreath and send it floating down the stream, while she recites a horrible profane oath that I do not wish to repeat. You see, when she gives away her wreath, she also promises to give her firstborn to the river. Body, mind, and soul. It may not happen right away, it may take years, but in the end, the river will always take what belongs to it. And Markill, he's a few minutes older than Melessa. Do you see? The dying man whispers hoarsely. You can hear the anguish in his voice. The people of Chili Creek believe that they worship the river, but these rites are not druidic in nature. They are not the rituals of the Green Faith or the cultic practices of some minor deity. No, this malevolent force, whatever it is, has a physical presence in this world. Markill has lost his mind. His parents swore to give him to this monster, and now it has deprived him of his sanity. He took Melessa to the Isle. That's probably where the monster lives, and where sacrifices to it are made. So the locals sacrifice their firstborns to the river, and the bridal wreath is part of the ritual. Not exactly. The locals are decent people. They don't kill their children with their own hands. The wreath is a sign of obedience. The future parents agree that the river can take their firstborn whenever it wants. It has the right to take their bodies or their minds. It can summon them at any time and demand services from them. And sometimes, the river exercises that right. There's more. Markill was the firstborn son, the older twin. When he did this to me, he wasn't himself anymore. I believe that the river took control of him. Whatever monster the locals worship has been controlling his thoughts and actions. What must I do to save Melissa? Markhill took her to Pikefen. It's an isle in the middle of the river. You can see it from here. Indeed, if you look closely, you can see a small rocky isle, partially obscured by the river mist. Something drove him insane. The evil that has controlled this village for all these years. It lives on the isle. Take one of the boats from the village and set her free. You need help. No, it is too late for me. I can already hear Erastil's hunting horn. My god is waiting for me. All I ask is that you save my wife. My journey through this world. The cleric can barely speak. He coughs up blood and continues weakly. My journey is over. You've been gravely injured. Who did this to you? Markhill. He wounded me and threw me into the river. I guess he thought I'd drowned, but somehow I made it back to shore. Perhaps it was the old Deadeye himself who helped me so that I could speak to you. Markhill. But it isn't his fault. He hasn't been himself. The evil of the river has driven him insane. He must be stopped at all costs, but if you can, if it's at all possible, try to save him too. Farewell, Jernog. Rest in peace. Save her. The cleric's breath is shallow and ragged. His quivering lips grow still, his eyes close, and he passes away to his god. Requiescat in pace.
Rules are made to be broken.
Go ahead with all the spells you need to cast. It's been a while. And we cast this, and this. I kind of wish... You know, I normally don't take Sociel because he's not the most interesting, but I feel like in this particular case, considering he does actually offer to hear people's confessions, I feel like he would have had a very good interaction with Jernog here. I kind of wish I'd brought him. Oh, hello, ancient water elemental. And it's dead.
I'm gone.
And we got a bunch more.
A test of
Kill him,
my
please.
abilities.
Right. These ancient water elementals are not happy about all this. Okay, let's get to the island immediately. What is more dangerous, the unpredictability of nature or the hostile intentions of another? The malevolent force hiding on this isle is as wild, volatile, and ruthless as the natural world, but it also has a cunning intelligence, a devious and vindictive desire to keep away unwanted visitors. As soon as the commander reaches for the oars, the water around the boat turns into a thick sheet of ice that freezes the vessel in place. Let us, try to break the ice with your weapon. Solid ice is strong, but metal is stronger. After a good deal of slashing and hacking, the boat is finally free from its icy shackles. The commander sets off for the shore of the small rocky isle, but her journey does not go unnoticed, and it seems that someone on the isle does not like uninvited guests. Suddenly, the mist that rises from the surface of the river thickens into a dense cloud of fog. It blinds the commander and obscures her surroundings. Where's the shore? Where's the isle? The fog is so thick the commander cannot even see the oar she is holding in her hands. What will the commander do now that she is blinded by fog? Any of these would work. Close her eyes. It is time to navigate by sound rather than sight. The sound of running water, the splash of a fish, the wind rustling through the branches of the forest, the sound of a bird chirping on a shore far away. All of these sounds paint a picture in the commander's mind that no fog can hide. A light breeze slowly begins to dissipate the cloud of fog. The boat is headed straight toward the island. It will not be long before the commander reaches the black, rocky shore of the Pikefen. The rocky isle is desolate and bare. Blue-gray lichen and a few sparse, straggling weeds are all that survive on its black, rocky shore. Further inland, the entrance to a cave gapes open like a toothless mouth. Suddenly, a violent gust of wind sweeps out from the entrance of the cave toward the river. The water, which was calm only moments ago, begins to swell into massive foaming waves that threaten to smash the boat into the short boulders along the coast. How will the commander reach the shore? Call out to the unseen force that casts a spell and demand to be allowed onto the isle. The commander's intimidating presence seems to frighten the storm into submission. The wind grows calm and the waves subside. She steers the boat down the river toward the isle and disembarks without any further complications. It is hard to believe that only moments ago this calm, lazy river was a maelstrom of raging waves and rushing currents. The air is still and peaceful. The howling gales and roaring winds have completely subsided. The isle looks calm, but so did the river. Looks can be deceiving. The lichen-covered black boulders along the shore do not look like they have ever been disturbed. It would be easy to assume this isle is uninhabited. There are no bones, nor traces of any rituals. But after moving further inland, the commander sees Markill's boat. It has been carefully pulled up onto the shore beyond the reach of the waves. Noises can be heard from within the cave ahead. There's a shrill, angry voice followed by the sound of a woman's scream.
Interesting.
And we have traps to deal with. Oh, this is gonna be you, Camellia, taking care of
We
these
do it
traps.
my way.
This.
There's something here.
I'm always open to ideas. Open
Camellia?
your heart to me.
We should move.
You can take
You
care
can
of this
trust
one.
me. I am helpful. Am I
I'm
not?
never wrong.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Bit by bit, we make our way around.
Now, what is that? I am helpful, am I not? Death is life's final surprise.
And even more
Enjoy
traps.
surprising people. I hope you appreciate this.
You failed a perception check. There's something
It's time
over
to
there.
act.
Interesting.
There it is. Let's try going around this way.
What's on your mind?
Camellia, is there another trap over here? Perception check failed, but there is another.
My
Ivu,
skills
come on
are
over.
excellent.
Can you spot? Yep, you spotted it. Nice catch.
I'll watch your back. The spirits guide me. I am helpful, am I not?
Oh, right, it was that one.
I am helpful, am I not? I hope you appreciate
Alright, that
this.
seems to have cleared everything there. So this path is clear. There's no other traps. Well,
I am helpful,
aside from these two.
am I not? I am helpful, am I not?
Alright, let me drop a save here. Let us see what we have to deal with. Hags. The cave is cold and dark. The ground is covered in fog, and an icy current of air flows toward you from the depths of the cave. Water drips from the ceiling, and dim lanterns cast grotesque shadows on the walls. All these years, we've been worshipping the three of you. All our prayers to the icy rill, all our sacrifices. Oh, gods and our children, it's been you the whole time? Melissa is huddled in a corner, clasping a withered wreath of grass and flowers to her chest. She looks like she's been crying. Standing in front of her are three horrifying old hags. Markill sits at their feet like a faithful dog. And what's so wrong with us, child? The old woman's skin is even whiter than her hair, and her breath hangs in the air like an icy mist. Her voice is kind, but her gentle words lack sincerity. Beneath her friendly exterior, she is as cold and ruthless as ice. We did not wish to bring any harm to you or your brother, but unfortunately, you have not given us what we are owed. Deliver to the river what is rightfully hers, and both of you can leave in peace. You're always too soft, Levixia. This hag's voice sounds like the roar of the wind during a storm. Her skin is covered in spidery blue veins, and her eyes flash like lightning. Do what you're told, lass. Hand over that wreath or face the consequences. You won't escape us. You can run, but you can't hide from old Latinda. Lorenda, Levixa, yeah, my sisters, do you hear me? Do you know what is destined to happen must happen? This old woman speaks in a whisper. Her blind eyes are as cloudy as the fog on the river, but she turns and points her finger at you resolutely. Look who has arrived. This is the one whose face was revealed to us in the dark waters. She's arrived already. Well, that is a surprise. The old woman clucks approvingly. We dislike uninvited guests, but you are clearly strong, agile, and smart. We appreciate those qualities in a person. Very well, since you're here, you might as well come in. Melissa, are you alright? Commander, Erastil be praised. Those things drove Markhill crazy and made him kill my husband. I don't understand what they want. Please save us. So, you praise the old stag now? Ungrateful child, who has kept you fed and protected you from every danger? Did your mother worship the old hunter? How about your grandmother, or her grandmother before her? Did they offer him praise? I think not. A little village with important traditions. Old traditions that are honored and respected by everyone. Now, why does that sound familiar? Markhill, what's wrong with you? Levixia reaches down to give the man at her feet a pat on the head. He is absolutely fine. He is a good boy, an obedient boy. He respects his elders, never talks back, and has respect for his mother river. Isn't that so? Markhill's face is contorted in pain. You can see the desperation in his eyes as he struggles against the power that has seized control of his mind. Help me. Save my sister. From me, the river will take. The river always takes what belongs to her. Who are you? Who are we? Perhaps we are the waves on the river or the fish in the deep. Perhaps we are the mist on the water. Are we solid ice or a raging storm? Why do you ask the question when you already know the answer? Haven't we already met between the two shores? My sister is wise, but she likes to speak in riddles. Levixia's icy blue lips curl into an amicable smile. We are the three maidens of the river, generous to those on the water and revered by those on the land. We fill nets with fish, we keep the filth of the abyss away from our people, and we ask for very little in exchange. Ungrateful mortals! Loretta stops her feet. We do everything for them, and what do we get in return? Nothing. Instead of being thankful for our protection, these ingrates have started praying to some old bowman. Real live hags, and you are actively practicing magic. How fascinating. Listen, there's something I need to ask. Why do you always gather in groups of 3? Nenio produces a piece of paper and waits expectantly for an answer. The numbers have their magic, and we have our numbers. 2 has a magic of its own. A pair of lovers, a mother and a daughter, or a teacher and a student. 4 make a crowd, that's too close to 5. Bah, no one can really cast spells in groups of 5. 3 is the most powerful number in the world. Sets of 3 are everywhere you look. Everything in the world is either solid like ice, or liquid like water, or fleeting like fog. Every event was, or is, or will be. Every person is either here, there, or nowhere. The most powerful spells are woven when there are 3. What a curious explanation, but it contains a number of logical and factual flaws. Did you know that there are more than 3 states of matter? Take plasma, for example. I managed to isolate it once. I even held it in my hands, although not for very long. By the way, did you know that you can determine the severity of your burns by... If you know all the answers, then why are you asking us questions? Stop your foolish prattle, it bores us. So you've been deceiving the villagers. They think that they worship the river. They have no clue that they're actually offering sacrifices to 3 hags. Is this deceit? They pray to the river. Are we not the embodiment of the river? They make sacrifices. Do we not accept them? And when they ask for help, do we not help? Well, there's gratitude for you, mortals. We stay awake all night out of concern for their well-being. We fend off demons so they can feel safe, but instead of appreciating our efforts, they call us liars. If it was up to me, I'd make you... Ugh. You shouldn't insult us like that. We find your accusations offensive. We are not mortal tricksters pretending to be gods. We are one with the river. The villagers have agreed to pay the price for our help. We offered them a fair bargain. This stupid girl decided to cheat us. If anyone here has fallen victim to deception, it's us. And what's going on here? I don't know. They did something to Markill. They made him kill Jurnog, and then they ordered him to bring me here. And now they want... We don't want much, child, just your wedding wreath. Give it to us, and the two of you can leave in peace. After all, we have protected you from all kinds of calamities. We have provided your village with food. Don't we deserve your respect and gratitude for our gifts? Will you begrudge us the one thing we ask of you? Why do you need it? You've killed my husband. I am a widow now. Why do you need my wedding wreath? You recall Jurnog's words. When the villagers cast away their wreaths, they promised to give their firstborns to the river. Why would the hags want a widow to complete this ritual? There can only be one answer. Melissa doesn't know it yet, but she must be pregnant with her firstborn child. Oh. What did you do to Markill? How have you managed to take control of his mind? How does the river control a leaf that falls into its stream? How does the sky control the fog that rolls in off the water? We didn't do anything. We didn't have to. He is a firstborn, and that means he belongs to us. In fact, he was promised to us before he was born. We kept him alive because we thought he might prove useful, and we were right. The river is patient. She does not need to hurry. She can take what belongs to her whenever she wants. That's right. He belonged to us before he was even born. He'll do whatever we tell him to do. Lorenda shrieks with laughter. Melissa, you're with child. If you give them your wreath, you'll be giving away your child as well. What? The woman places her hands on her belly protectively. She no longer looks afraid. She stares up at the hags in outrage. So that's what this is all about. That is why you dragged me here. You didn't want the wreath. You wanted what it represents. You killed the man I loved, and now you want to take my child away from me too? Never! I will not let that happen! So that means... Markill can barely speak. He struggles to finish his sentence, but with each word he utters, he sounds less obedient and more angry. You are the reason I killed my brother-in-law. Thanks to me, Melissa's child will never know their father. And now you want to take this child from their mother? I won't let that happen. I won't allow it! Wait. What's going on? Are you trying to rebel against us, boy? Don't forget, you will belong to us for as long as you live. You cannot get rid of us, no matter how hard you try. We just have to say the word, and you will be under our control. Markill grabs a stone from the cave floor and attacks the hag. You hear a disgusting crunching sound as Markill smashes the rock into the hag's arm. The hag shrieks and lashes out at the man, dealing him a more powerful blow that causes him to fall to the floor unconscious. Kill them, sisters! No one leaves this place alive! Right? Kill them all! Down goes Levixia. Next up, Loreda. Down goes Loreda. Now for Latinda. And Latinda is now dead. Right. We'll talk to them in a minute. We did get some nice loot, it seems. I'll look over it in a bit. I think one of us got some,
There's something here.
There's something hidden there. Ooh, someone learns a scroll and rabid rippers. Alright, let's see what all we got. You can go ahead and learn True Seeing. Thank you. So we have Hag's Demise, +4 insight bonus on saving throws against hexes and necromancy school spells. You know what? You don't have anything. Take it. And this, whenever the wearer of these knee pads confirms a crit with a natural weapon, that enemy must pass a fort save or become vulnerable to slashing and acid damage. Animals, magical beasts, and monstrous humanoids. I mean, it is still good. Can't be equipped. Why not? Strange. Natural armor +4, quarterstaff. Nothing else real. Alright. One of us did lose, yeah, you lost some of them. You know what?
Me already.
Heal will actually get rid of that. There you go.
Follow if you dare.
Now. Oh wait, was there something else we could loot? Oh no, I just didn't need to take from the rest of that. Alright, let's get out of here and speak with them. Long episode, I know, but we may as well finish up with Chili Creek. Thank you for saving us from those monsters. I didn't think I was going to survive. And Markhill, I thought I'd lost him forever. Sister, forgive me. I have no excuse for my actions. It's not your fault, I guess. Those hags were controlling your mind, weren't they? They would never have ensnared me if I had not been such an easy target. I really did not like Jernog. I was against your marriage, and the hags used that to control me. Melissa looks down. After a while, she answers softly, I don't know if I will ever be able to really forgive you, but you are the only family I have now. What are the two of you going to do next? I will bury my husband in the ground, and then... Melissa carefully places a hand on her belly. Erast will be my witness. I'll soon have my hands full. But not here. I don't want to see this river ever again. Did you tell the villagers the truth? Do they know they have been worshipping hags this whole time? I did, but they don't believe me. Melissa casts a glance toward the village and shakes her head bitterly. They don't want to believe the truth. They say it must have been a nightmare, or that Markhill drank too much. They come up with dozens of different explanations, because the truth is just too terrible to bear. They'll keep practicing their rites. I wouldn't be surprised if another nasty creature comes to live on the Pikefin in a couple of years. I'm sure there are plenty of foul things that would gladly prey on these villagers and accept their sacrifices. I can't live among these people anymore. Markhill, are you free from the evil influence of the hags? I am. The hags are dead. I am my own man now. Thank you. Melissa, I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. I loved him so much. I thought we had a life ahead of us. Well, it's time to say farewell. Yes. I'll pray to Erastil for you every day. Here, take this. This is an old family heirloom. I don't know how many generations it's been in our family, but now I want you to have it. Take it as a sign of my gratitude. I hope it will help you on your path to victory. Thank you for everything. Farewell. And a robe. +3 insight bonus on all knowledge and lore skill checks, and a +2 on reflex saving throws. Why do you have an apprentice robe? Take this! For God's sake, take that. It is so much better. Fuck the apprentice robes. Alright. And with that, I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll leave Chili Creek and head down to Canabres in order to deal with Camelia's personal quest. Then we gotta head back to Dresden. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is me, Ulbrich, Camelia, Darren, Lan, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.